for today, just like what we mentioned, we're going to discuss about the pre-need insurance. So basically, this is a memorial plan. So we're going to discuss, of course, the basic needs or basic things that you have to know about the St. Peter Memorial Plan. So as you can see here in our title, you can actually get yours for as low as 825 a month. But before that, before we dive into the amounts, into the plans and whatnots, we're just going to discuss first na sino ba talaga si St. Peter, ano ba si pre-need plan, so that I can really take you through with the basic stuff about a pre-need insurance. So basically, so for St. Peter, so sila actually yung parang ranked 134 out of top 1,000 corporations here in the Philippines. So kung mapapansin niyo po in terms of years of experience, they are currently 50 years na in the industry. At meron silang 280 St. Peter chapels, and in terms of caskets, kaya po mas mura yung prices na meron sila, because they have 10 casket manufacturing services. Ang ibig sabihin lang po nito, sila mismo yung gumagawa ng sarili nilang kabaong. They're not acquiring it from other people or from other providers. They are the ones making it. And as you can see here in terms of trust fund, currently, they have 68 billion as of year 2020. So this means that whatever benefits they are offering to us, they can really make sure na ma-receive natin yung benefit na yon. But yeah, so let's just really dive in. Ano nga ba talaga yung pre-need memorial plan? So I'll take you through it. So a pre-need memorial plan is actually a memorial plan that is a prepaid service that includes end-to-end memorial services. It also includes a casket of choice and other add-on benefits such as life insurance. Yes, tama po. Narinig niyo po, meron po tayong life insurance benefits as well for our pre-need insurance. Now, aside from the traditional memorial service, the client may also opt to choose a cremation plan. And that is actually the two type of plans na meron tayo. Not to preempt yung type of plans na meron, but basically we have two, which is a traditional plan, which is a casket, and then of course we have a cremation plan. So memorial service becomes a problem, especially when the members of the family or members of the family nung namatay are not really prepared. Hence, it's a concern that should be addressed properly and wisely. Ako, very close to heart, though wala pa namang in terms of immediate family talaga, but of course mga related, marami na din talaga nawala, and malaking problem if you really are not prepared kapag dumating yung time na yon. And just to cite few examples kung ano ba yung usual na nai-encounter natin. Of course, kapag meron pong family member na pumanaw, in terms of expense talaga, napakamahal po. Alam po natin yon na kung bibili ka ng kabaong, you really have to coordinate for the embalming, for everything na kailangan. So, super expensive po. And yun nga meron tayong deep emotion na, alam mo yon, you really attached din naman talaga dun sa family. And kapag nangyari yung time na to, in case that you are not prepared, di ba, nawawalan ka na ng time to grieve, nawawalan ka na ng time to really, alam mo yon, spend that time and really have that comfort with your whole family. So yun yung mga problems natin. At totoo naman talaga, yung kamatayan wala pong fixed na date. So anytime na kukunin ka na ni Lord at tawagin ka na ni Lord, then hindi natin alam kung kailan yon. At hindi naman po natin pwedeng i-postpone. Hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin, Lord, pwede bang tomorrow na lang? May gagawin pa kasi ako. May tatapusin pa ako. Hindi naman po natin pwedeng gawin yon. Kaya nga, yun nga ako, one thing that I also learned during this lifetime, especially during this pandemic, is really to give importance to the time that we can really spend it with their family members, with our loved ones, and yun nga. Let it be na every single day you are thankful, that at the end of the day, it's either kunin ka man ni Lord or hindi, you know that you made your day, that you know na, alam mo yung binigay mo yung lahat for that specific day, that as if that's your last day. And then of course, another thing is, payment is immediate. So what if wala kang pera, wala kang mapagkunan talaga, and you're not even prepared, and yung result mo na lang usually is either mangungutang ka, manghihiram ka sa mga family members, ganyan. Pero kung sana nag-prepare ka, edi wala ka ng ganong problem, no? And that's where pre-need is actually coming in. Because first, it is really affordable. In terms of plans, just I mentioned earlier, you can get one plan as low as 825. And then next is, it's convenient. Because I think later on, no, maybe some of you guys have direct experience about this one, no, na convenient because, like let's say, meron kang namatay na family member. All you have to do is really to call a St. Peter representative and they will be the one na asikaso sa atin, no? From the embalming up to end na siya, no? Hanggang sa mailibing din talaga yung namatay. And then another thing is, it's assignable. So when we say assignable po, kunyari ako yung bumili ng plan. Pero meron akong family member na mas naunang namatay pero wala siyang St. Peter or wala siyang memorial plans. I can assign my plan to him or to her. So ganun po, no, isang magandang benefit na meron si St. Peter because we can transfer, we can assign that plan, no, to any human being. And then of course, lastly is it is amortized payment. So ibig sabihin, kung wala kang enough cash to pay it as one, no, or spot cash na tinatawag natin, you can pay it po, no, in a modal payment. So it's either you wanna pay it annually, you wanna pay it semi-annual, quarterly, or even monthly actually. Meron tayong monthly. Of course, meron na siyang modal charges. So, ibig sabihin, kung pipiliin mo yung monthly, mas mahal na siya, no, than the semi-annual and then the annual. Okay. So actually, those are the solutions, no, that pre-need is offering to us. And yun nga, ako walang sayang dito because I know naman na kung hindi man ikaw yung makakagamit ng plan, you can just assign it, you can just transfer it, no, either family members mo yan, immediate family, or your friend, or anybody, no, na kailangan pag-transferan. Okay, so this time guys, we're going to dive in to the two different type of plans na meron si St. Peter. No? So first is we have the traditional plan, and then another thing is we also have a cremation plan. So in terms of benefits and services, so these are what they are offering. No? So for as low as 825 every month, you are entitled the following packages and benefits. So of course, first is retrieval of remains. So alam naman natin yon na at times kung namatay, no, yung family member mo, kung ikaw, kunyari, ikaw lang mag-isa yung nandun at kasama mo yung namatay na yon, minsan hindi ka na din nakakapag-isip ng maayos. What am I gonna do? Sinong tatawagan ko? Sino ba yung tutulong sa akin? Now, with this one, you can just call St. Peter and they will be the one to retrieve the body. No? It's either that's from your house or kung sa hospital man yan namatay or wherever, no. Actually, kunyari, may case naman na sa ibang bansa ka, then namatay ka, and kapag na-repatriate na yung body mo, you can also actually coordinate with St. Peter to pick up the body from the airport itself, no, kung saan man siya, either land-based man yan, sea-based, or tin-transfer via air, no. Okay, so another is, of course, embalming, if necessary, and funeral cosmetics. So bakit po ba nagiging if necessary yung embalming? Kasi at times, di ba, kung ang kinuha mong plan is a traditional plan, ibig sabihin, you bought a casket. So what if pala, kung ikaw as a plan holder, ikaw yung namatay, like let's say nasunog yung body mo. So in that case, hindi ka na pwedeng i-embalsa mo. So, ibig sabihin, diretso ka na i-cremate. That's why po, nagiging if necessary yung embalming. Pero kung usual naman, natural ka naman, no, yung pagkamatay mo, then of course, you have to go through embalming. And sa kanila na po, no, yung pag-make-up, ganyan, so sagot na din po yun ni St. Peter. And then additional benefit that we have actually is a 4-day viewing in St. Peter Chapels. So bakit po 4-day lang? Ito yung standard po, ano, na binigay ni St. Peter in terms of wait time. So kunyari, may inaantay kang family member, galing pa either sa probinsya or galing sa ibang bansa, you can actually extend. If you want to make it 1 week, make it 2 weeks, that is also okay. But we have to understand that days beyond 4 days are actually covered na no, by the family members itself. So, ibig sabihin po, may daily rate yung St. Peter Chapel and we have to pay for that, no, if in excess po ng 4 days. And then, of course, additional is a casket according to plant type. So, later on, no, I'll share with you the plant types, no, ano bang mga casket of choice ang options no na meron kayo. So I'll share it to you later on. And then air conditioned viewing room with free Wi-Fi. So lahat naman po ng rooms natin no, with St. Peter usually air conditioned naman siya. And then additional to that is we have e-bural and free memorial tribute. So this actually works especially during the pandemic kasi alam naman natin, diba, na may mga family members na hindi makakauwi. So all they have to do is really to access, no. It seems like a Zoom pero naka-upload siya dun sa may app, no, ni St. Peter. That's where you can watch the e-bural viewing, no, of that person, no, kung sino man yung namatay. Ayun. So, kasama na din yung mga announcement boards, guest registry, thank you cards, and flower arrangement. No, of course, lastly, yung funeral hearse during interment. So, kapag ihatid ka na sa libingan, so sagot na din po nila yung sasakyan, no, sagot na rin nila yung driver na maghahatid no ng bangkay papunta sa libingan. So that's actually the basic benefits and services that St. Peter can offer. So end-to-end po, no, kung mapapansin natin, from the retrieval of the remains up until mailibing ka talaga, no, funeral hearse during interment. Okay, so paano ba naman nag-work yung isang cremation plan? Actually, in terms of cremation plan, benefits and services, they're actually almost the same, no? Ang pinagkaiba lang is, of course nga, a 3-day na lang yung viewing naman for St. Peter. So, ang mangyayari naman dito, kung kanina with the traditional plan, nakaburol ka, no, sa isang casket. Pero ito, kailangan i-cremate ka na muna. And then this is like a Korean style kung meron sa inyong nanonood ng mga Korean drama. So kung mapapansin niyo po, 'di ba? Ang nilalamayan na lang natin kapag mga Korean type or cremation plan is yung picture na lang na together with the urn. So yung urn na yon, nandun na yung abo nung namatay and then a picture na lang. And then may mga flowers. So ganun po yung style, no, na meron for the cremation plan. And then we have 2 types of plan. So we have St. James and then St. Jude. So paano po naman ba yung pinagkaiba nitong dalawa? So for the St. James plan naman, this is where cremation comes first and then urn viewing comes after. So ito po yung usual, no, na cremation plan talaga. So wala pong casket. So ibig sabihin, kung ma-retrieve na yung body mo, direct na siya for cremation and then yung abo mo na lang yung ilalagay sa urn together with your photo at yun na yung viewing, no, for St. Peter Chapel. However, merong isang plan that this is a combination actually of the two. A combination of a traditional casket viewing, then cremation comes after. This is where a regular type of casket na yung binibigay nila. So, ibig sabihin po kung namatay ka, after mo maimbalsa mo, meron kang casket viewing pa. So, once na matapos na yung casket viewing na yon, so that's the time na i-cremate ka before ka naman ilibing. No? So available in St. Peter Chapels only. So those are actually the 2 types of plano that we have for cremation. So actually, the additional thing that I'm going to share with you are the benefits or add-on benefits, no, na pwede din nating ma-avail kay St. Peter. So ano ba itong mga to? So these are actually the other features. So first is St. Peter plan is actually transferable. So the memorial plan that you availed can be transferred to another living person at any given time. So ibig sabihin po, kung bumili ka ng St. Peter plan at hindi mo na kayang tapusing bayaran, you can actually transfer it to another living person at any given time. And they will be the one to continue if hindi mo pa tapos bayaran. So, that's a good thing. Kasi, kunyari, bumili ka pala ng extra, no, bumili ka ng dalawa at hindi mo naman magagamit yung isa if ever, and you can just transfer it to someone, to any living person, no? Not limited to family members but to any living person you can transfer. And then another thing is St. Peter plan is also assignable. So that's a good thing. Because in case of emergency, the plan holder may assign the plan to a deceased person for immediate use and availment of service. However, the life insurance benefits cannot be availed when assigning a plan. So totoo naman po, no? And ito yung maganda. Actually, this is the real encounter that I have with the family members, no? Na siya lang ang meron and then yung kapatid niya yung wala. So nung time na namatay yung kapatid niya, and since wala nga silang coverage, so he assigned yung plan na meron siya. So of course, ang pwede lang pong ma-avail kung ikaw yung assignee, no, ang pwede lang pong ma-avail is yung end-to-end service ni St. Peter. So yung itong mga life insurance benefits, yung mga cash benefits, so wala na pong kasama yon. Hindi na po siya included. It's only the service that you can assign, no, to that deceased person. And then, of course, another thing is we also have unrendered service. So for this one naman, this is where if the services was not availed by the deceased plan holder, the unutilized plan may be transferred to its beneficiaries. However, only the memorial service can be transferred. So this will actually work if the plan holder avails multiple plan. Because that is okay. Not limited to one lang, no? Kung ikaw may extra money ka at kailangan mong, or kung gusto mong bumili ng maraming plan, that is also okay. Pero yun nga, if mamatay ka, isa lang naman talaga yung ma-avail natin. Hindi naman sasayang yung ibang binayaran mo. But you can assign it, you can transfer it to your family members, or kung hindi din talaga ma-assign or ma-transfer, it's considered na, no, as an unrendered service. So ang gagawin ni St. Peter, kasi in terms of application po, beneficiary is a must. So kung unrendered service na yung plan mo, then automatically po, no, yung plan po ninyo matatransfer sa beneficiaries. However, the same with assignable plan, ang pwede na lang maklaim ng beneficiary ninyo is yung memorial service. Yung life insurance, hindi na din po siya kasama. Yon. So yeah, a good thing is that in terms of life insurance coverage, actually, no, if you are between 18 to 60 years old, you are still insurable. So ibig sabihin po, meron kang life insurance coverage, pero ang coverage mo or yung amount, no, or sum insured na tinatawag natin for the life insurance coverage is kung magkano po yung plan ninyo, no. So kunyari, kumuha ka ng plan, no, na like let's say contract price mo is at 120,000. So these are the plans, no, that we have for traditional cremation. So for the life insurance, ang sum insured ng coverage ng life insurance na meron ka is kung magkano po yung contract price na kinuha mong plan. So like let's say, kumuha ka ng high-end na casket, which is the Saint Anne. Yung contract price mo is at 120,000. So, ibig sabihin, kung kumuha ka ng plan, if you are between 18 to 60 years old, then you are still insurable. At kung healthy kayo, wala kayong mga pre-existing illnesses, ibig sabihin po, wala kayong mga sakit na like let's say, meron kang hypertension, mga ganyan, meron kang sakit sa puso or anything, no? So, if you are still insurable, then you are covered ng 120,000 pesos. So, yun po yung life insurance natin. So, these are the plans and the corresponding prices na meron tayo. Actually, in terms of prices, it changes, no? Baka more or less ngayon nga, meron ng mag-release ulit na ng bagong rates si St. Peter. So, yeah. So actually, in terms of plan type, so we have 5 types of plans in traditional, and then we have 2 types of cremation. So in terms of contract price, kung makikita po ninyo, iba't iba, no, from 120 down to 43,000. So kung mapapansin nyo po, diba nasabi ko kanina, you can pay it actually on a monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. Kung meron kang extra cash and you want a spot cash, ibig sabihin, babayaran mo na ng buo kung magkano yung contract price. That is also okay. But the good thing with the spot cash is, meron ka actually discount. So like let's say, for 120,000, kung magsa-spot cash ka, usually mga 109 or 110,000 na lang yung babayaran mo. So malaking tipid din yun, di ba? Yung 10,000 pesos. Pero yun nga, kung pipiliin mo is monthly, quarterly, or semi-annual, mas nagmamahal po tayo kasi may modal charges na tayong tinatawag. Ayun. So these are different types of caskets na meron tayo. Later on, I'll differentiate ano bang pinagkaiba ng meron sila. And kanina po, di ba, for the cremation, di ba, two type of plans na meron tayo, St. Jude and St. James, wherein ang pinagkaiba, ang isa is direct cremation, yung isa naman, you have to, meron ka pang casket viewing, no, before ka naman i-cremate. Okay. So for the traditional plan, so ano bang pinagkaiba ng mga casket? Kasi kung mapapansin natin, iba't iba yung contract price, di ba? So for the Saint Anne, kung mapapansin niyo po yung casket nandito sa pinakataas, now we have here the Saint Anne. So metal po yung hawakan nito. Metal po siya, and then meron po siyang full glass and then triple lid. So triple lid po kasi meron tayong malaking parang window, no? And then meron tayong dalawang maliit pa na window. So kung gusto niyo ng ganong style, then you can opt for Saint Anne. And then Saint Bernadette naman, isang full lang siya. Full na glass lang, isang seal lang din siya. No? And metal din po ang ating hawakan. And down to Saint George po yung pinakamura kasi wood po yung hawakan naman niya. The full glass din siya and double lid, pero wood yung hawakan niya. That's why po, mas cost efficient, no, kung gusto mo lang ng saktong service lang din talaga. So with this one, kung mapapansin niyo meron tayong St. Peter price and then at-need price. So paano po ba yung tinatawag nating at-need? At-need po yung isang memorial plan if kung namatay ka, wala kang St. Peter, ngayon ka bibili. So, ibig sabihin, ngayon mo siya kailangan, ngayon ka bibili, at ngayon ka din magbabayad. So, yung at-need price po na meron tayo, this is actually a price lang for the casket. So, price lang po ito ng kabaong, hindi pa po kasama yung buong service. So kung wala kayong preparation, wala kayong biniling plan, at kung kailan yung time na namatay na yung family member or either a relative man yan, a friend or someone no closest to you, at kung namatay siya at tsaka ka palang bibili, ito po yung mga prices na meron tayo. So mas mahal na siya kasi wala ka ng option eh. All you have to do is to buy that either you have money or no. Diba? So yun po yung at-need price. Kabaong lang po ito, casket price lang. So we're in kung i-differentiate natin yung St. Peter price for St. Anne, which is 120. This is actually a full service. Full service end-to-end, included na po yung casket. So kung mapapansin niyo po ang laki ng difference na kailangan nating bayaran. That's why it will really cost us a lot if we're not going to prepare. Either way naman, papunta din tayo dun eh. So, wala pong bayad ang mag-prepare. And it will really save you a lot of money, no, in terms of preparing. So, yeah, actually, those are the St. Peter plans versus the admin plans. So, other reminders lang, no, senior citizens are no longer eligible of the life insurance benefit. So from 61 above po, hindi na po kasama sa life insurance. No? So you can avail the insurance if you are within 18 to 60 years old. So grace period po for the payment is 60 days from the due date for monthly. So 2 accumulated months of non-payment leads to lapsation. So like let's say, monthly payment po yung kinuha ninyong plan. So kunyari ngayon is May, so nagbayad ka ng May. So kung hindi ka makapagbayad ng June, okay lang yon. Pero kunyari, July hindi ka nakapagbayad, before mag-end yung 60 days, dapat makapagbayad ka so that you can continue your coverage or your plan. Kung hindi po, tsaka lang siya maglalapse. Pero pwede po yun. So 60 days naman yung grace period natin. So like let's say, mamiss mo lang yung isang buwan. Nagbayad ka ng May, June di ka magbayad. Pagdating ng July, kailangan makapagbayad ka na. So that you can continue your plan. But good news is that if in case naman naglapse na yung account mo, you have 2 years pa din naman. Nasa mabait pa din naman si St. Peter that they gave us 2 years from the lapse date before the forfeiture of the plan. So, ibig sabihin, you have enough time to reinstate your plan para at least matuloy-tuloy mo pa rin yung coverage mo before talaga ma-forfeit. Kasi kung forfeited na yung plan nyo, ibig sabihin po, goodbye na lang sa lahat ng binayad po ninyo. Which is ayaw naman nating mangyari because either way, we still need that coverage or that plan. Okay. So yun. So sino po ba yung eligible to apply for this one? So for clients, no, at age 18 years old, pwede ka na pong kumuha. Like, let's say minor yung kukunan mo. So, ang gawin na lang po ng parents, sila na lang kukuha and then lalagay na lang as beneficiary kung sino yung anak mo. And then later on, they're going to assign na lang. Pero for me, not that recommended kasi syempre, diba, meron kasing life insurance coverage. So kung i-assign mo lang siya later on, hindi na po inclusion yung life insurance. So better na kung anak man ninyo yan, no, better pa din talaga kung meron kayo, no, para sa anak ninyo, wait na lang tayo before sila mag-18, no, para they can get their own plan, at least insurable sila, no, they have their own life insurance coverage. And additional, as of course, must be in good health. So things that we need to prepare, no, if we want to open an account is two valid IDs, no, valid Philippine phone number and working email address. So bakit po ba kailangan ng valid Philippine phone number and working email address? So before kasi, kung meron na kayong St. Peter plan, no, before kasi, traditional po yung process natin for St. Peter, wherein you have to fill out the form, you have to send it to St. Peter, no, the original form along with the photocopy of your valid ID. So ganun po yung process before. However, this time po, they make it online. So, ibig sabihin po, you have to create an account, and once na makapag-create ka ng account, ito po yung bago nating Shopee or Lazada. Because what you're going to do is you're going to add to cart a kabaong of choice or a casket of choice. Or kung gusto mo din naman ng cremation plan, then you're going to add a cremation plan to your basket before you proceed to check out. So bago na po, no, upgraded na din si St. Peter. So hindi na tayo sa traditional, but no, take note, no, pwede pa din namang mag-apply ng traditional way. But if you want to make things efficient, if you want to make things convenience for you, and you can, in a way, monitor yung account mo, yung plan mo, then you can create an account and add to cart a kabao or a casket of choice. So with that, no, I'm going to share this to Miss Sheila, no, yung file later on so that you guys can click yung St. Peter registration natin if you want to open an account, no. But like let's say kung within the Metro Manila ka at wala kang, like let's say wala kang mga email addresses at medyo matanda ka na, hindi ka na techie to do it, ganyan. So we also provide naman an application form, no, if you want to make it traditional way. So yeah, so we have the link. You can choose a plan by clicking no add to cart and proceed to check out, accomplish the forms. So in terms of preparation nga, valid ID, email address, and then mobile number, no, and then you'll proceed to payment via Paynamics po and receive email confirmation regarding the purchase. So after that po, email nyo na lang po sa akin, no, sa email address natin, TRC inquiries, yung proof of payment po ninyo once na successful na po yung pag-purchase natin ng St. Peter account. So that's actually where I end my presentation for today. But I think this time we're going to open the floor for question and answer portion. So in case you have clarifications, then ask it and we're going to answer them one by one.
Just to review my sharing, no, Miss Kim. Way back 6 years, actually tomorrow is the 6th death anniversary ni Mami. So yes, I had my St. Peter. She was the one who used my St. Peter. So transferable.
So you transfer it.
Yeah. So ang masasabi ko po sa inyo talagang at least nakatulong yon nung transfer. Ako, nagamit na yung St. Peter. Going back, iba pa rin. So parang doble, no, yung at-need price. So yes.
Super mahal.
We have to avoid that. Kim, question ako na magtanong. So,
Okay.
pwede ba na like, kukuhanan ko, kapatid ko, ate ko, husband, wife, children, except for, of course, 18 years old. So, okay yun, ano? So, as long as 18 to 60, kukuhanan.
Yes, insurable pa yun. Oo.
Yes.
Pero no limitation, guys, ha. You can actually buy one for the senior. Like, let's say, meron kang parents or mga lola mo na 70 na, 80 na, ganyan. Pwede nyo actually silang bilhan din. Kasi wala naman tayong, hindi naman nag-vary yung price ng St. Peter sa kung ano yung age. Nag-vary yung price niya according to plan. So like let's say, meron kang mommy, meron kang grandparents na wala pa, you can get one for them. It's just that if you are beyond 60, hindi ka na insurable. So, ibig sabihin, ang pwede mo na lang mag-claim later on are the memorial services. So, wala ka ng life insurance coverage. So, yun lang po to make it clear. Pero hindi po sinasabing kapag beyond 60 ka na, hindi ka na pwedeng kumuha. You can still get one, no, according to the plan type of your choice.
Very well said. Thank you. Yun. Sobra, yun. Na-confirm mo tuloy. Yan mismo ang nangyari sa akin ng 6 years ago. So, yun yung nakwento mo kanina on your intro na very convenient. Instead of yung pinakamasaklap pong pagkakataon is yung pinagpipili ka ng casket. Alam nga naman, there's no such thing as maganda po ito. Ito hindi pangit. Pag nandun po, tulala ka, nagtitinginan na kayo ni Kuya. And they understand, yes. Na laging ang statement nila na intindihan po namin na parang, di ba, kakaiba yun eh. Nagsha-shopping ka ng actual na casket versus ready ka na so sa add to cart mo. It's funny, yes, we can really laugh at all on this matter, pero the truth hurts. Okay, Kim, we have question, Kim. Okay, if the plan was transferred or assigned, ayun, mas malaki, can I avail another one after po? Very good question, Miss.
Yeah, thank you so much, Leigh, for that question. Actually, yes, you can get plans as many as you like. So wala pong limitation no kung ilang plans yung kukunin mo. If you have enough money and you can afford to buy multiple accounts, then that is also okay. So ang maganda nga doon kasi not limited lang sa iyo eh. Kung hindi mo naman magamit, you can assign it, you can transfer it. So yun naman po. Ang pinagkaiba lang po ng transfer mo yung plan mismo, pero kapag in-assign po, ang pwede na lang nilang ma-avail is yung memorial service. Pag sinabing assign po, sa patay na po natin siya i-assign ha. Pag sinabing transfer po, sa buhay pa. So yan po ang pinagkaiba. Pero po clear tayo, no? So, transfer sa buhay pa, pag-assign po sa patay na. So, kung marami kang account, nagamit na yung isa, gusto mong mag-add pa, that is okay, Miss Leigh. So, if you can afford, then go. Yeah.
Yes, very nice. To add, again, sharing, kasi sa dami ng encounter ko rin ng St. Peter plans, meron akong friend dahil parang ang dami na niyang plans, she just wanted to help the family. O sige, transfer ko sa'yo. Yung nabayaran niya, Kim, is 4 years. She only sold it for 3 years worth. So, pumayag na rin yung iba. Swerte na po yun. So, may mga ganyan parang kumbaga, bargain price. So, something like that. Diba?
And actually, Michelle, tumataas yung price. Talaga ni St. Peter. I remember my mom was able to buy, like I think 700 plus pa lang yung sa kanya kasi nag-monthly payment na yung mom ko. So nabili niya around 700 lang yung pinakamura yung St. George na. So 700 yung bili niya, ngayon nasa 800 plus na. So it's increasing, guys, no? Kasi alam naman natin na either way, lahat tayo pupunta doon. So si St. Peter, I think they have the key to do so. They have the key to increase the price.
And sa mga priest natin, no, so Catholic company, narinig ko rin yun na it's for free di-disclose ko kayo. Yes, maybe, so for them to know, di ba? Parang advantage ko. There. Next question, thank you for that, Miss Kim. Next question, how to open an account? Sabi ni Sir Clark.
Yeah, okay. So actually with that, sir, no, how to open an account, madali lang po mag-open ng account ngayon. Kung before nga po, tulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo, na kailangan yung process natin talaga is you have to fill out the form, you have to submit the ID to St. Peter mismo, no? Pero this time po, hindi na po. So, we have a QR code and we have the link. O sige, I'll flash my screen again, Ms. Sheila, so that our RC members can view it, no? You can scan the QR code or you can actually click the link. So I'll share this with you. Screen. So this is on how you can open an account.
Also, send ko rin dito everyone yung email ni Miss Kim para po generic tayo. Or, while you're looking for your site.
So this is how you can open an account. So nakikita nyo po ba yung aking screen? Ayan. So in terms of opening an account, no, we have 3 phases. You have to create a St. Peter account. Next to that, once meron na kayong account, you can choose your plan. Ibig sabihin, if gusto mo ng traditional plan, if you like a cremation plan, we have a step-by-step process for that. And then lastly po on how you can proceed to payment. No? Pero you can scan the QR code or ito pong St. Peter registration link po siya, no? So you can click that and then magre-redirect po siya dun sa may website ni St. Peter where you can open an account later.
Hi, Miss Kim, di po ba, di ko naabutan kanina yung first part. Ano po yung amount ng life insurance na kasama?
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much for that, no? Kung sino man po yung nagtanong.
Yes, sorry, si Miss Gaya or Jaya.
Okay.
I hope I pronounced the name
Thank
properly.
you for that question, ma'am. No? So in terms of life insurance coverage, actually, yung sum insured na cover ka or na ibibigay sa iyo ni St. Peter is kung magkano po yung contract price. So pag sinabing contract price, ito po yung all in all na babayaran mo sa kung anong plan ang napili ninyo. So like let's say, in 5 different types of traditional plans, ibig sabihin, yung casket plans na meron tayo, ang pinakamahal po si St. Anne, which is merong 120,000 contract price. So, ibig sabihin po, if you are insurable pa, ang life insurance coverage na meron din kayo is at 120,000 pesos. So, yun po yung sum insured, no, kung yung amount na cover sa atin. Yes. It really helps us a lot, especially kapag namatayan ka. At times, hindi ka na nakapag-iisip ng maayos eh. So this is good news, no, na kunyari namatayan ka and you just have to inform kung sino man yung kausap ninyo. If with St. Peter, just inform us. We will be the one to coordinate with St. Peter. At kung insurable ka pa at namatay ka, no, of course, the St. Peter will give back, no, the amount insured kayo.
Yes, that is where very important po na dinidisclose natin ito sa family members. So, hindi pwedeng secret, meron akong St. Peter, meron akong insurance. So, again, to share with you since very timely din po yung ganitong mga advice. So, like ngayon, my cousin, tomorrow siya ililibing din. O, di ba mga related na, yes, kailangan alam ng family or pag-organize po kasi yung yung pagdi-disclose natin ng information, walang problema. So, meaning, si kuya ba, si ate or asawa ko or anak ko, meron kaya siyang insurance. So, the beauty of disclosing all this information will make it easy for the family to submit claim. Claim ko, ganito yung brother ko, yung pinsan ko. So, kung pwede po, sabi ni Miss Amelia, ganun po rin po ba yung payment scheme? Ayan.
Yeah.
Ganun pa rin ba yung payment
Kung
scheme?
pwede
Kung siguro,
yung payment.
parang previously siguro, she availed.
Yes.
Maybe,
actually, ganun pa din. Payment scheme, yes, ganun pa rin. So for St. Peter plans po, it's 5 years to pay. So once tapos ka na magbayad 5 years, ibig sabihin, fully paid na siya, no? Pero yun nga, may mga modal payment pa rin tayo, ma'am. Same pa din yung structure natin, no? You can choose either you wanna pay on a monthly basis, quarterly, semi-annual, annual, or spot cash. So yun po yung mga options na meron tayo. Pero yun nga, kung may extra money ka and kaya mo namang mag-spot cash, malaki po yung discount ng spot cash. Pero kung wala, yun naman yung maganda kasi ginawa na ni St. Peter, sila na yung nag-adjust, sila na yung nag-divide. It's just that may mga additional little bit of cost lang, no, for the modal charges. Pero either way, you can afford it. I think minimum of 800 a month is not that big deal, no. Huwag ka na lang muna mag-milk tea, huwag ka na lang muna mag-samgyup for a month so that you can pay. I'm speaking for myself.
Yes, to add po, pwede nyo pong tanungin din sa amin, Sheila Kim. So, what can you advise, spot cash or monthly or semi-annually, ganyan? Kung feeling nyo po, katulad ng milk tea ni Kim, na hindi nyo mapigilang mabawasan yan, you do spot cash. But we highly recommend po, you do monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, annually po. Better that way, kung disiplinado po kayo. So, that's the difference. Either that be pre-need insurance, sa life insurance, or sa healthcare, lagi niyo pong tatandaan yung maganang tip. So, there's no such thing as mas okay ito kaysa ito. So, depende po sa lifestyle ninyo. Okay, na-answer na po yung tanong ni Miss Jill and Dexter. So, payment scheme. Maganda rin tong tanong ni Miss Anna. Kim, can I get a plan or transfer my memorial plan to my husband who is not a Filipino?
Oh, actually, even though hindi ka Filipino, transfer to my husband who is not a Filipino. Actually, kahit hindi ka Filipino, as long as you have the email address and then Philippine contact number, you can actually get one. If you are here in the Philippines naman, no? So you can get one. Oo, baka Miss anong ulit name ulit ni Ma'am Ana, no?
Yes.
Baka Ma'am Ana, if you can send me an email, no, so that we can discuss that over. Oo. Kasi if you want to transfer kasi, that is okay din naman. Kung hindi mo pa fully paid. Pero kung nasa pangalan mo na siya, then istay mo na lang sa'yo. Si husband mo na lang yung kukuha if ever. Yeah, either way naman. Yeah. Oo.
Alright, thank you, Kim. Email na lang po si Miss Kim, trcinquiries@rampver.com. Okay. From Miss Amelia ulit, or we can flash the question on screen. So, kung wala, I can read na. Yun. Yung sa matatanda na po na more than 8 years old, kung pwede po ba bilhan, ganun din po ba yung payment scheme? So, I have Tita Kim, 93 years old. Pwede pa ba?
Yes, Miss Amelia, pwede po. Ang pinagkaiba lang po is for the 80 years old or from 61 above, no, wala na lang silang insurance coverage, but the payment scheme is still the same. Either you opt to pay on a spot cash, annual, semi-annual, quarterly, or monthly, that is available.
Alright. Thank you. Next question, please, from Reyna Dela. Ayan, what if kaka-avail lang ng plan after month na accident at namatay? Makakakuha pa rin ba yung service kung anong plan ang kinuha niya? At kailangan pa ba ituloy ng family yung payment or hulugan ng plan na in-avail niya? Very good question, sir.
Ayan, very good question. So actually with that, no, meron kasi doon sa my life insurance coverage, di ba, na meron tayo that if the plan holder dies within the first 5 years of the plan due to accident. So, ibig sabihin po, kung si client namatay siya for the first 5 years, di ba, like let's say, 5 years to pay naman talaga siya eh. 5 years to pay siya. So, wala naman tayong dito. Parang may waiting period tayo, yes. Pero, hindi na siya kailangan, tama ba yung question niya? Pwede bang i-flash ulit? Di ba parang kung itutuloy pa ba
concept ng life? Yes, kung kailangan, parang if he can avail of the benefits kung kakakuha lang niya like yesterday or month after. Ayan. If natural cause, siguro, Kim, parang ganun, no? Life insurance. Yes.
Makukuha pa rin niya ba yung service kung anong plan na kinuha? Yes po. Immediate po yun na pwede po ninyong makuha. It's just that kung kunyari, bumili kayo ng plan, pero ang yung payment niyo is on a monthly basis, kailangan po, masettle muna natin yung premium before po kayo ilibing. So, yun lang po yung condition ni St. Peter, no, na kailangan masettle yung premium before kayo ilibing. Pero, yung cases naman na ganito, usually kapag may life insurance coverage ka at insurable ka, di ba nga meron tayong cash benefit, no, na coverage. So, with that po, ang mangyayari is, parang si St. Peter pa nga may babayaran sa inyo. Kasi since insurable ka at meron kang benefit mo yun eh. So kung namatay ka, so ang nangyayari doon sa insurance coverage na meron ka, i-deduct nila kung magkano yung babayaran pa na premium mo sa St. Peter and then the rest na ibabalik sa iyo. So parang ibabalik niya na lang kung magkano yung nabayaran mo. Diba? Like let's say, nagbayad ka na for 5 years. Ang nabayaran mo na is like, kunyari gawin na lang natin, 100,000 yung premium mo. So, nagbayad ka na ng 20,000 first year, tapos namatay ka. Dahil insurable ka, meron kang insurance coverage. So, ang gagawin ni St. Peter, ika-cash nila, babayaran nila kung magkano man yung pending premium na meron ka. So, dahil 20K pa na babayaran, ibig sabihin may 80K ka pa na dapat isettle before ka ilibing. So, ang gagawin ni St. Peter, dun sa some insured life insurance na meron ka, sila magbabayad ng 80K. Yung remaining na 20K na binayad mo, yun yung ibabalik nila sa'yo. So, ganun po siya nag-work. But yes, you can still avail even though 1 month ka pa lang nag-avail. Kumuha ng plan. So, yeah.
Oh, amazing, di ba? Meron pang rebates.
Oo, basta na-process
Oo,
yun, kung
yes.
you can.
Clear also. Clear lang po kasi baka mamay i-generalize. Just to add, no po, accident cause po dapat yung death. It's not na naging cancer po yung sakit kasi bawal po talaga. Unang-unang requirement is you must be healthy. Ayan, okay. Next question. Ayan, pwede po ito, i-prolong natin ha, yung mga tanong or pag mas mahaba na yung oras. Good morning, Miss Kim, Miss Sheila. Tanong ko lang po, yung life insurance portion ba ni is the same as tinatawag nila dati na cashback promo. Last time kasi ang sabi nila wala na raw cashback promo. Medyo nalito lang ako, sabi ni Miss Brenda.
Yes, Miss Brenda. Actually, meron pa din. So, hindi ko lang alam kung sinong nagsabi sa inyo na wala na yung ganong parang benefit nila. Pero actually, yes, meron pa rin. Kasi kung yung plan holder, mamatay siya within the first 10 years of the plan, the beneficiary is entitled of a cash assistance benefit according to or amounting to the total contract price of the plan. So yes po, may coverage pa din kayo, may cashback pa rin kayo. So para sa mga nagsabi sa inyo na wala na cashback. So i-verify na lang po nila ulit kung ano po yung sinabi nila sa inyo. But I can assure you, yes.
Yes. Sa mga previous na plan holder. So kausapin na lang po para clear. Oh, by the way, Kim, okay, good morning po. Question, letter Q, sabi ni Jan. Kung matapos ko na yung maturity plan, meron bang money back after mo mabayaran yung maturity plan? Similar question, Kim.
Actually, Sir John, so wala po tayong money back after mabayaran yung plan. Kasi po, di ba, for the St. Peter, this is actually, guys, the same with the life insurance, Diba, binili natin yung plan for us to be protected. That while we are alive, that if there's anything that will happen, we are covered. So, minsan kasi hinahanap natin na kung hindi ko magamit, or kung buhay pa ako, malakas pa ako at hindi ko naman magagamit, di ba pwedeng kunin ko yung binayaran ko? Pero question is, what if pala within that paying period, may nangyari sa yung masama? Masasabi mo bang, what if hindi ko nagamit? Pwede ko bang kunin yung pera ko? So sa akin lang, parang we buy the plan for its purpose, not because it's an expense for us. Diba? So, kailangan lang clear sa atin na bibili natin yung plan kasi ito yung purpose niya for us. And for St. Peter po, unfortunately, we don't have any money back, after, because if anything na may mangyari po sa atin, it's the service actually, yung ino-offer talaga ni St. Peter. The life insurance is just an additional coverage lang, na binibigay nila sa atin if we are still insurable. So, I hope...
And then lang po natin. Yes, ang fire extinguisher po, bumili tayo dahil ayaw nating gamitin. So, always remember that analogy para clear po tayo. So, how many years yung plan? That's 5 years, Miss Elaine.
5 years.
And next question. Magic ako. May magpa-flash pa sa screen. When was the last... Ayan. What if mag-avail po ako ng plan and gusto ko din for both for my parents, pero since hindi sila open pag-usapan yung mga ganitong topic, pwede din kumuha for 3? And how about yung insurance 3 din? And for 1 account lang since 1 lang nag-avail. So, yan din yung tanong ko kanina, Kim, ulitin mo. O, di ba?
Yeah.
Frequently asked question talaga yan eh. Okay.
Ian, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for that question, Miss Ian. Okay. So, kung yung actually medyo madami, even kami dito, may mga parents na ayaw pag-usapan yung ganon. But yes, you can avail for 3. Pwede kang kumuha ng para sa 3. It's just that kung ikaw yung kukuha, so ibig sabihin every plan is under your name. So ibig sabihin po ikaw yung insured. 'Di ba? So ikaw yung insured. Pero kung yung purpose talaga nito is para sa parents mo, then all you have to do later on is to assign it to them. kung gagamitin na yung service. But the insurance itself, so hindi na po siya kasama, no? So hindi yun na din siya matatransfer dun sa my parents nyo. It's the service alone lang. Pero yes, you can avail 3 multiple accounts, no? Kung ayaw mong under sa parents mo talaga siya i-name at kung hindi din talaga sila open to discuss about it.
Alright? Laging
Yeah.
common yung problem po yan. Maging open po kayo, lolo at lola. So, yun yung mga assignment
Yeah.
po for the family. Yes, that's reality bites nga,
Totoo.
diba? Pero, kailangan po nating maging flexible. So, we still have a lot more questions here.
I have a side kwento.
Yes, please
actually
go.
lately, dito ko mas na-realize na yung mga parents natin or even the grandparents itself, actually mas importante nga sa kanila yung memorial plan than the life insurance plan. Kasi for the life insurance, di ba, depending on the plans, pwede kang mag-avail kasi na maybe up until age 65 or 70. So kung hindi ka pa mamatay at the age of 70, it's either goodbye na lang dun sa binayaran mo. Pero for the St. Peter, kasi either way, gagamitin at gagamitin mo eh. So walang sayang for this one because it's the service of St. Peter that we are buying, diba? And we are preparing because if you can see and if you can remember earlier, ang mahal po nung at-need price. So kung wala kang preparation at kung kailan ka mamatay, tsaka ka na lang bibili, then it will really cost you a lot. So just give it a
Yes.
thought, guys. Yeah.
Yes, yun po ang isipin natin, fire extinguisher and then yung at-need price versus having your St. Peter. Always remember that and sabi nga nila, death is certain. Yan, kahit wala po tayong choice, mag 101 ka na, pwede ma-avail. And very last question, Kim, before we end, ito maganda. Tama po ba pagkatapos ng maturity period, like 5 years, ay stop ang hulugan at antayin na lang yung matapos ang buhay mong hulugan? Very good question, sir. Oo.
Natatawa man yung question, but that is true. So 5 years to pay lang po siya. Once tapos na kayong magbayad, no? So you have like your certificate that you're completely paid, no? Yung plan ninyo. At totoo naman po talaga. So antayin na lang natin, it's either tayo yung gagamit or we're going to transfer that to somebody else. So, yun.
Diba? Opo, meron at merong paraan, yes. In short, wala po tayong lugi if you avail.
Oo, walang sayang.
Yes. It's called, medyo na akong joke, pero hindi naman to joke. Is it really a need to have pre-need insurance? Yes.
It's a
Need po, yeah. It's a need. So, wala po tayong losses. Always remember, ito talaga natandaan ko for the third time, babanggitin ko. Always remember the at-need price. So, na-enlighten ako doon. So, kaysa po on the spot na nagbayad kayo, bukod sa 6-digit figure yan, kung nagbayad ka lang noon, 1,000, 2,000, kada what payment scheme you opt to choose. So, okay po yun. Better that way.
Sa akin, no, what I have in mind is that for whatever we need, no, actually, it really doesn't pay that much if you're going to prepare a little bit early. Kasi at times, no, we don't want to encounter regrets later on. Na sana nag-prepare ako, edi sana hindi ako napag-gastos. Ganyan. So, ito, like guys, this is available. This product is really accessible, convenient for everyone. So whatever you learn today, if you know that you need this, and if you don't have one yet, I encourage you to really prepare, not just for you, but for your loved one itself. Kasi if that time will happen, if that time comes, diba, it's really us din naman yung magsasuffer later on. So it doesn't really pay that much if you're going to prepare. So yeah, yun lang naman for me, and it's a wonderful conversation.